Revelator 2022, The Art of Revelation 2. This is my deepest life story in the spirit. Way before I became the Revelator, and way back before I even imagined I would become the junior Messiah in the spirit. I was born for this cause. Way before I even imagined that I would dominate these prophets. Now listen up, it was deep in the early 90s. I was already crawling on my parents' feet. I could hear voices of my blood pronouncing cases that were designed to become a transgenerational, blood negative opposition demon against my rising future as the Revelator. My mother was still in her early 20s during that time, way before the bitter widow manifested inside her spirit. A mere housewife like Mary, who did not have any idea what she had given birth into this world, married to my late father, the high priest. He was later to become, only for his vision to be persecuted and assassinated by family, church opposition and hypocritical demons. I was only 6 years old by that time when I tried my first new school shoes and uniform. I knew this was the beginning of my captivity in a life surrounded by carnal people who wanted to define my calling, who wanted to find my life by then using nonsensical academical theories of life. I gave a deaf ear to the foolishness of the wisdom of this world. The next moment I was jumping into my high school trousers with many false cases of bad grades, records given by teachers following my blood. I knew this was the devil using demoralization in an attempt to frustrate my destiny, my future as the Revelator. I refused to back down in the process and wrestled with a 7-headed serpent demon at an early age when other kids of my age were enjoying their teenage. I knew I was destined for greatness in the process. Every time I closed my eyes, I entered dimensions in the spirit that no man has ever entered before. The gift and the curse, the God of light and darkness, I mentioned in the spirit and went through. The deep undercover was within me during that time, waiting for the Revelator to unveil in the spirit. I was exiled to a valley in the city of mountains, where I dined with the marine spirits and begged to the religious demonic spirits in cooperation with the fatherhood demons. I conquered the most fierce, angry devils you can never imagine and came out victorious in the process. Now I shine in his glory as the junior Messiah in the spirit. This is my deepest life story in the spirit. This is my deepest life story in the spirit. Where I've been and where I am now, I've come a long way. The junior Messiah in the spirit, the Revelator 2022, The Art of Revelation 2.